Today we're looking at the FalTac IWB holster. I met Giacomo through a firearms forum in social media, and after a few conversations he offered to send the setup out for an honest review. No script from them, no restrictions, just real world feedback. I did pay for this, so it is unadulterated. First thing I noticed when I pulled the FalTac holster out of the packaging was the fit and finish. This is an inside the waistband holster, and right away you can tell it's designed with daily carry in mind. The edges are clean, no sharp pressure points, no rough molding spots that dig into your side. Retention is solid right out of the box. Not overly tight where you're fighting the gun, but definitely secure enough that you're not worried about it shifting or coming out during movement. That balance matters more than people think, especially for IWB carry where comfort and retention are always competing priorities. The clip system is also worth mentioning. It's simple, but it works. You're not dealing with overly complicated adjustment systems or fragile attachment points. It locks into the belt and stays put. I've worn it through normal movement, sitting, standing, driving, and it doesn't walk or shift around. Now, let's talk about comfort, because that's usually where most holsters either win or lose. I carried this setup in a standard appendix position, and I also tested it slightly off-center inside the waistband to see how it behaved in different positions. This comfort level is genuinely good. The holster body is shaped in a way that avoids hot spots. It doesn't feel bulky, and it doesn't create that constant pressure point that some rigid Kydex holsters can cause. One of the biggest factors here is how the holster distributes the weight against the body. I've done long sitting periods in the car, walking, and light activity, and it stays constant. Now, let's move into draw performance. I've always evaluated holsters on one key factor: repeatability under stress. With a FalTac IWB holster, the draw stroke is clean and consistent. The retention break is predictable. That matters because unpredictable retention slows you down or causes overcompensation on the draw. From concealment, the holster holds position well enough that your grip acquisition stays consistent every time. That's huge for training consistency, because if your grip is different every draw, your performance becomes inconsistent. On the draw, I focused on three things: clearing the garment, acquiring a full firing grip, and achieving a smooth extension to the target. Across multiple reps, the holster stayed stable on the belt, and the gun came out clean without snagging or excessive resistance. Reholstering is also straightforward. There's no collapse of the holster mouth, which is important for your safety, and can reinsert the firearm with control without fighting the holster body. Now, let's talk about real-world usability. This is where a lot of holsters fall apart. They might look good on a bench test or in a short session, but daily carry is a different story. The FalTac system holds up well in movement. Sitting in a vehicle is often where IWB holsters either dip into their hip or shift in an awkward angle. This one stays relatively neutral. It doesn't eliminate pressure completely. That's completely unrealistic, but it does minimize it enough to stay comfortable over time. Standing, walking, and general movements don't cause shifting or printing issues as long as your belt setup is solid. That's an important note. No holster will perform well without proper belt systems. This one is no exception. Durability-wise, the construction feels like it can handle long-term use. There's no flexing at the stress points, and mounting hardware stays tight after repeated draws and adjustments. Now I want to touch briefly on concealment. Depending on your firearm setup and body type, concealment is always going to vary, but the holster profile does a good job of keeping the firearm tucked in close. That reduces printing, especially under t-shirt or light outerwear. At the end of the day, this is a solid IWB system that focuses on practicality over gimmicks. No unnecessary complexity, No over-engineered feature that don't translate to real performance. Just clean, functional carry solution that does the job well. Final thoughts on this. The FalTac IWB holster performs where it matters most. Retention, comfort, and consistency. Is it perfect? No holster is, but this one lands in that category of gear you can actually trust for daily carry and training use without consistently thinking about it. And that's really the highest compliment you can give a carry system. Also note that it does come with a paddle, so you can wear this outside the waistband if you prefer. Giacomo sent a customized mag, bless his heart. That's pretty cool. They do amazing things over there. They are on back order most of the time, but the reason why is that each holster is built for your specific firearm, whether it has a light, a red dot. They build them specifically to your setup. They're reasonably priced, and you will definitely enjoy this holster. That's all I have for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you next time.